I tried to warn you several times, but now you're too late. Yes, you have already lost the precautionary time period where you could have saved your next 8 months. But now, as you didn't listen to my words before, you have no other choice but to face the consequences. Child, I'm talking about a recent activity that you have performed, one that has allowed some new people to come into your house. They did not arrive by accident. They came because you opened the door. You permitted them entry not merely into your physical space, but into the atmosphere of your dwelling, into the spiritual climate I had protected for so long. I saw what you did. I watched when your heart hesitated, but your hands moved. I saw when your spirit resisted, but your will was weak. And because you ignored the restraint I placed upon you, they came. They came clothed in kindness, but armed with disruption. They came smiling, but their intentions were soaked in deception. And now the door is no longer only open. It has been widened by your choices. Child, this is not the first time I called out to you. I whispered during the quiet hours of the night. I placed unease in your chest. I pulled back my peace so that you would notice something was missing. But you quieted your spirit with noise. You filled the silence with distractions. You asked for my direction, and when I gave it, you mistook it for a passing thought. You prayed for my guidance, but when it came wrapped in discipline, you treated it as interference. And so the cycle repeated. Now hear me. I am not mocked. What a soul sows, that shall it reap. This is not punishment, it is result. When you allow entry to what I had once shut out, you cannot expect my protection to shield what you have willingly exposed. The hedge I placed around you is strong, impenetrable to the forces that now breathe within your space. But you dismantled it stone by stone, not with hammers, but with decisions. And though I grieved each time, I still waited for you to return to my counsel. But you chose otherwise. These people you welcome know this. They carry more than just themselves. They carry words that distort, perspectives that deviate, intentions that camouflage. They plant seeds while you sleep, and those seeds grow into weeds that choke the fruit I had begun to birth in your life. You do not yet see the fullness of what you have permitted, but in time it will unfold. The effects are already in motion. Conversations you thought harmless will mutate into conflicts. Agreements you thought casual will turn into bindings. Hospitality you offered in love will be repaid in corrosion. And you ask, Lord, why is this happening? I tell you, because you did not listen. I raised watchmen on your walls, but you dismissed them as alarmists. I stirred unease in your dreams, but you explained it away as stress. I allowed delays in your plans, hoping you would seek me again, but you turned instead to your own logic. You considered yourself discerning, but true discernment begins with obedience. You cannot claim to walk in my wisdom and yet ignore my voice. Now that the moment has passed, now that the hour of rescue has been withdrawn, understand this. You are not abandoned, but you will walk through the valley you chose. You will taste the bitterness of the fruit that grew from the seeds you allowed. I will not pluck them from your field, not because I am unwilling, but because I am just. I honor your freedom even when it binds you. I respect your will even when it wounds you. And in this season, you must feel what it means to walk without the cushion of my intervention. Yet even now, I'm not far. You will know my nearness, not in the removal of consequence, but in the strength I give you to endure it. You will weep, but I will collect every tear. You will stumble, but I will not let your fall be fatal. You will learn, and the learning will be costly, but will be deep, deeper than before. You will come to see what I was guarding you from. You will remember the warnings not as burdens, but as lifelines you discarded. And in that knowing, a reverence will grow in you. Not the fear of wrath, but the fear of being disconnected from me. This season ahead will reveal the cost of spiritual negligence. It will expose the hidden consequences of casual decisions. You believed the choice you made was minor, a mere gesture of kindness, a harmless opening. But in the unseen realm, covenants were formed. Words spoken in jest were heard as permissions by powers you do not perceive. What you thought was temporal invited the eternal. And now the spiritual architecture of your home has shifted. Do not be deceived. This is not about people alone. This is about spirits. This is about influence. This is about the war you forgot you were in. You focused so much on comfort that you forgot vigilance. You pursued connection and ignored protection. And now you see that not every presence brings peace. Not every voice speaks truth. Not every hand that reaches is sent by me. I am grieved, not because you failed, but because you drifted. You used to be sensitive to my whispers. You used to test every spirit. You used to walk slowly and ask me before you moved. But then came the desire to be understood, the longing to belong, the pressure to say yes so that others wouldn't question your love. But your love for them compromised your loyalty to me. And that is where the danger began. Now you will walk through what you permitted. But know this, I will not waste your pain. If you allow me, I will teach you even here. I will use even this to deepen your wisdom. I will forge in you a watchman's heart, one who does not only see the danger, but knows how to guard against it. You will grow in discernment, not through theory, but through experience. And that wisdom will become the safeguard for others. Your scars will speak when your words cannot. Do not harden your heart now. Do not let shame close your ears. I'm still your father. I'm still your refuge. I'm still the one who calls you mine. But I will not carry what you insist on holding. I will not cast out what you have chosen to keep. You must now do the work. You must now cleanse what you have defiled. You must sanctify again the places where you once invited my presence, but have now allowed intrusion. And that cleansing will cost you relationships, comfort, habits. But if you choose me again, I will walk with you through the fire. Yes, there will be fire because fire is what purifies. And I will allow it, not to destroy you, but to consume what should never have remained. It will feel harsh. It will feel unjust. But remember, I warned you. This is not surprise. It is fulfillment. Fulfillment of what I told you in the quiet moments. Fulfillment of what I revealed through signs. Fulfillment of what I whispered when you were still. You did not heed me then, but I will not abandon you now. The next 8 months will stretch you. They will press on every weakness. They will reveal the cracks in your foundation, but they will also be a place of encounter if you allow them to be. Do not look for shortcuts. Do not numb the pain with distractions. Sit in it. Pray through it. Fast. Seek me as you did when you were desperate, and I will meet you, not in the comfort of escape, but in the clarity of truth. You asked for growth. This is growth. You asked for maturity. This is maturity. You asked for deeper faith. This is the path. You cannot ascend without shedding what clings to you. You cannot rise without releasing what weighs you down. And so this is mercy too, disguised as consequence, clothed in sorrow, but mercy nonetheless. I still love you. My love has never diminished. But love without discipline is not love. If I left you to your own ways, I would not be your God. But I am, and I will be, if you return to clean your house. Not just the visible, but the unseen. Consecrate your space. Break agreement with what you have welcomed. Renounce what you have embraced. And above all, seek me again, not for rescue alone, but for relationship. Do not ask only for restoration of what was lost. Ask for renewal of who you are. Let me form in you something new, something unshakable, something holy. And when you emerge from this season, you will be marked, not by shame, but by fire-tested faith, not by guilt, but by glory. You will know me in a new way. You will carry my presence again, and others will know I have been with you. Not because of what you say, but because of who you become. But first the valley, first the consequence, first the reckoning. Walk it well, and walk it with me. I am still here. I'm still speaking. Listen, obey, return, and yet you still don't fully see what's really happened. You only see a little right now, but I see everything. I'm not going to let you turn your face away from this. I love you too much to leave you the way you are. I have to show you the truth, even if it hurts, because you need to grow. And I won't let you stay blind to what's going on. This isn't just about one decision you made or one person you let in. It's deeper than that. I see what's been building in your heart. The desire to be accepted by others, the need to feel loved and seen. That desire isn't wrong by itself, but you've let it become more important than my voice. You started making choices based on what people might think instead of what I've already told you. And that's where the problem started. You moved forward without asking me. You stepped into situations I didn't guide you into. You opened your heart and your home to things I never told you to accept. And because of that, there are now consequences. You're feeling the confusion, the heaviness, the restlessness. It's all connected. You've let things into your life that don't belong there. You let them in, and now they're affecting the atmosphere around you. But I'm not here to shame you. I'm not here to crush you. I want to restore you. I want to teach you. I want to walk with you through this. You might start feeling tired in the days ahead, not just physically, but deep down inside. Your prayers might feel dry. Your mind might feel foggy. You might start arguing more, feeling more anxious, more distant from peace. Don't ignore that. That's the result of what you allowed in. That's what happens when the space I gave you is filled with things that don't honor me. I warned you before because I wanted to protect you. I didn't want this to happen, but you didn't listen. And now I'm letting you see what happens when you don't take my warning seriously. Not because I want to punish you, but because I want you to grow. And I'm still here. Even though you're feeling the weight of these decisions, I haven't left you. I'm still right here, and I'm ready to help you walk through this. But you need to listen now. You need to take what I say seriously. I need your full attention. From this point forward, things will be harder if you try to do them without me. The next season, the next 8 months will challenge you. They will stretch you. They will test your heart, your character, your faith. You will feel the pressure of the choices you've made, and you want to run or hide. But don't. I'm asking you to face it all with me. Let me guide you through it. Let me teach you through it. This is a time for you to wake up. I'm removing the things in your life that shouldn't be there. I'm cleaning out what's been hidden. I'm shining a light on what you try to cover. I'm not doing this to embarrass you. I'm doing this to set you free. And once this is over, you will be stronger. You'll be more grounded. You'll be able to stand firm and not be moved so easily. But for now, you need to stop letting the wrong things into your life. You need to be careful with what you're watching, who you're listening to, and what kind of people you allow into your space. Not everything is safe. Not everything is good, and not everything comes from me. You can't keep calling something kindness or love if it's pulling you away from me. You can't keep making room for things that are clearly against what I've taught you. If you really want me to stay close, you have to make your life a place where I'm welcomed, not just on the surface, but deep in every part of you. Clean your space, not just your house, but your heart. Clean your schedule. Clean your habits. Clean your relationships. Don't hold on to things I've told you to let go of. Even if they once made you happy, if I'm telling you now that they're no longer good for you, then trust me. Let go. Let me lead again. I haven't changed. My voice hasn't changed. You've just stopped listening. But that can change right now. You can choose to come back to me. You can choose to obey, even if it's hard. And if you do, I will meet you with mercy. I'll walk with you through this. I'll help you rebuild what's broken. You're not stuck. You're not hopeless. This won't be easy. Some people won't understand why you're changing. They'll question your decisions. They may even leave your life. But don't be afraid. If someone leaves because you chose me, then they were never meant to stay. I will protect you. I will surround you with what you need. Don't keep thinking about what you've lost. Don't keep replaying your mistakes. Don't look back. Look forward. Keep your eyes on me. Let me write the next part of your story. I still have plans for you. I still have purpose for you. I still have good things ahead. But to walk in them, you must surrender, not halfway, but fully. You must stop holding back. No more delays. No more excuses. I want your heart, your time, your attention, your love. I want to be first in your life again. This is your turning point. Take it seriously, because what you do next matters. I'm calling you to live differently now, to stop blending in, to stand out, to be the light I made you to be. You won't always feel strong, but I will give you strength. You won't always feel clear, but I will give you wisdom. You won't always know what to say, but I will give you the words. Just stay close to me. Talk to me. Spend time with me. Read my word again, not just out of habit, but out of hunger. Worship me, not just with songs, but with your life. And watch how I come close to you again. I'm not done with you. I'm just getting started. And yes, there will be hard days. Yes, there will be tears. But I will be there every single step. I will never leave you this time. Don't ignore my voice. Don't wait until it gets worse. You don't have to keep going in circles. You can break free. You can walk in peace again. You can feel my presence again. You can be whole again. Let me help you. Say yes, fully, honestly, completely. Say yes even if you're scared. Say yes even if it costs you something. I promise you will be worth it. You won't regret choosing me. You never will. I'm right here. Just talk to me. Start again. I'm waiting. And I love you more than you know that I have always been your protector. Even when you didn't see me, I was there. Even when you strayed from my path, my hand stayed near you. Do you not remember the times you walked into places you should not have survived? And yet you came out unharmed. That was not luck. That was not your own strength. That was me. That was my mercy holding back what you didn't even know was coming for you. I have blocked attacks against you that never reached your ears. I have silenced voices raised against you before they could speak. I have covered you when people spoke your name in rooms you didn't enter. And I have redirected disasters that had your name written on them. You didn't feel them because I caught them. You didn't see the arrows because I shielded you. I was your covering. You are still here because I chose to protect you. But now I need you to understand something deeper. My protection is not something to take for granted. It is not something that operates without your cooperation. I do not force myself where I am not honored. I do not pour out my covering where my words are ignored. My protection and my commands are tied together. You cannot walk in my shelter while rejecting my voice. If you want my safety, you must walk my path. My word is your protection. My commands are not just rules. They are boundaries that keep you safe. Every instruction I give is for your good. When I say, turn away from that, it's not to harm you. It's to keep you from being harmed. When I say stay here, it's because I know what's waiting ahead if you run too fast. You ask me for peace, for guidance, for safety. But when I speak, you must listen. That is how you walk under my covering. Obedience is not about control. It's about relationship. It's about trust. If you trust me, you'll do what I say even when it's hard. If you love me, you'll follow me even when it's uncomfortable. And when you follow me, I go before you and behind you. I become your shield and your defender. But when you wander from me, when you ignore my words and go your own way, you leave the shelter I built for you. You felt that before, that distance, that silence, that confusion. It wasn't because I left you. It was because you stepped out from under what I had given you. And I let you feel it, not to punish you, but to draw you back, to show you that your safety is found only in me. You can't live however you want and still expect me to bless it. I don't bless rebellion. I don't cover what refuses to be corrected. If you want to live under my protection, you must walk in my truth. You must stay close to me. You must care about what I care about and turn away from what I hate. I love you deeply, and that love comes with correction because I don't want you destroyed. I don't want your life falling apart. I want you whole, strong, and protected. But that starts with obedience. Some of the pain you face came from walking outside of my will. You didn't ask me before you stepped into that place, before you said yes to that person, before you opened that door. You moved ahead and then called for me to catch up. But that's not how I work. I lead. You follow. When you follow, you're covered. When you lead yourself, you carry the weight I'm meant to carry for you.